What a game at Scotiabank Arena this evening. My goodness, I mean, we're going to be here a while, people, because there's a lot of things I want to get to. First things first. Can we stop doubting Pascal? If anybody still is, stop. The guy is amazing. He's a star. If not a superstar, he's a star in the making. Pascal had a ridiculously good basketball game. The Raptors played hard. No Lowry, no Ibaka against a fully healthy 76ers squad. And they take it to them 101-96. At Scotiabank Arena, the Raptors now won 4 straight games. They're 12-4 on the year. With Philly losing that game today, they're now 11-6 on the year. And the Raptors have now won 14 straight games against the 76ers at Scotiabank Arena. Actually, that's regular season games. And you go, and I think the crazy stat that we're talking about before the game, and now we can look at it afterwards, the Raptors have won, listen to this, guys, 32 straight home games against divisional opponents. I mean, the divisions don't really mean anything anymore, but that's a crazy number. That means Boston, it means Philly. I mean, we can go through the names right here. That means Boston, Philly, Brooklyn, and New York. The Raptors have won 32 straight home games, regular season-wise, against those teams. That is incredible. They've done an amazing job, and it continues there this evening. All right, let's start in the first quarter. Not very good first quarter defensively for the Raptors. They could not get a lot going defensively. They end up being down 6 at the end of the first quarter, 34-28. But it's okay. It's the first quarter. We kind of see the Raptors trying to get their feet wet, kind of see what's up, and just kind of see what's going on from there. Second quarter, the defense tightens up. The problem was the offense really struggled in that second quarter. However, the Raptors were still plus 8 in the quarter, 23-15. You guys can do the math. The Raptors are up by 2 at the half. A low-scoring game, but the Raptors are in front by 2. Great job by the Raptors there. Now, you want to see this team come out in the third quarter, as they've done all year long so far, and take hold of this game. They didn't really do that. They give up 31 points. They score 30. And, I mean, there's a lot of things I want to get to in this game, guys. I'm just going through the numbers right now, and then we'll get into specific moments in this game because there is a ton. Then you go to the fourth quarter when you need to be your best. And at one point in the fourth quarter, about 5 minutes ago, Raptors are down by 6. And the Raptors defense just tightens up as champions do. And they tighten up defensively. They don't allow anything to happen, and they make some shots. Norman Powell struggled mightily in this game. Made a huge 3 down the stretch. I was on that last 3 that he made. I'm sitting here questioning Nick Nurse. Well, I don't know why Nick Nurse is putting him out there, because he's really struggled in this ball game. And just like that, he hits a corner 3 to make it a 3-point ball game. Big shot there. Freddie makes a big 3. And can we talk about Pascal Siakam? I mean, like I said, superstar. Down by, Down by 2, I think it is. And with just over a minute to play, you need a bucket here. He's one-on-one with Horford. He gets the spin and drive in the lane. Embiid, the help defender, we'll get to this. We'll get to him in a little bit. And he gets the contact from Embiid. I don't know where that came from. Embiid, and finishes the N1. That right there, superstar. Definitely an all-star, but we go beyond that with Pascal Siakam. Drops the N1. I think he actually missed the free throw. No, I think he got the free throw there. Raptors really struggle from the line in this game, but we'll get to that in a little bit later on, because like I said, there's lots to talk about. And then the Raptors defense, like I said, just tightens up. They do an amazing job on Ben Simmons. Goes for a lob. I think the ball either gets tipped. I'm pretty sure it gets tipped, and the Raptors get the ball. And it was just an incredible game, and the Raptors end up finishing it. Siakam with the dunk at the end, and kind of just like, yeah, baby, that's how we do it. Right as the buzzer expires, the bucket counts. Raptors win 101-96. Now, let's get to this game. Holy smoke. Where do we start? Let's start right in the big glaring number. Big old Joel Embiid, Mr. Airplane Man himself. You know, we saw that last year in the playoffs. And this guy, runs his mouth a lot. And the Raptors, can we talk about the Raptors defense? Everybody in the NBA continues to write off the Toronto Raptors. And that's fine. People, that's fine. Let's just take that and move on with it. But let's just rewind here. So the Raptors, without Lowry and Ibaka, contained and more or less shut down LeBron James. Had a small triple-double, 13-point shot, terrible. Next night, Holds Kawhi to like 12 points on like 2 of 12 shooting. Ugh, that's awful. Next time, Damian Lillard has a streak of like crazy amounts of games of scoring double digits. That's ended. He only gets 9. They clamp down on the 3 superstars on that road trip. What did they do to the big guy today? I was going to call him a big idiot, but I mean, I'm not going to do that. I kind of just did, but it doesn't matter. Joel Embiid has played 171 games in the NBA. Ladies and gentlemen, we talk about containing great players. The Raptors full on shut down Joel Embiid. And people are like, well, okay, well, what do you mean by shut down? The guy didn't score a point. He had a goose egg on the board. Let me get to those beautiful numbers from Joel Embiid. He had 13 rebounds and 2 assists. He shot 0 of 11. He missed all 3 free throws. He was 0 of 4 from 3, and he was a -9. Talk about a liability out there. He was garbage. The Raptors, once again, clamp down on a big star and make him look useless on the floor. I know people are going to bash Gasol. Gasol only had 3 points. He shot 1 of 8. Embiid had a goose egg. Gasol outscored Embiid. Incredible job by the Raptors defense on Joel Embiid. Now, Ben Simmons, he did a good job. I gotta say, he only had 10 points, but he had 14 assists and 9 rebounds. Almost a triple-double, shot 4 of 8. But an amazing job defensively on the big guys. If you told me coming into the ball game that Embiid and Simmons would be combined for 10 points, I'd be like, sign me up. You hold Tobias Harris to 18, under 20, and he's been averaging over 21 a game the last little while. You hold Horford to only 11. And yeah, Mike Scott gives you great things. And Josh Richardson, we'll get to him in a second. He gets 25. All right, so now enough about Embiid. We might get to him a little bit later on as well, because why not? The guy had 0 points, and that guy has been nothing but an idiot to me. Because all the guy does is run his mouth and look stupid out there, and he literally looks stupid tonight. How many fouls did he have? Well, he caused the and one to give the Raptors the lead and basically the win. How many fouls did Embiid have? He had 4 turnovers and 5 fouls going with no points. Oh, it's beautiful, Raptor fans. Ain't it great? Now, let's get to a couple other things. Pascal Siakam's denial on Tobias Harris. Look, we know how great Pascal Siakam is on offense. We know the guy can run an offense. We've kind of seen that now. Anybody's like, well, I don't know about that. Watch the game. All right? Anybody who's, still doubting Pascal about running an offense, you're crazy. Fred VanVleet, he can do it. We saw it today. You seen Pascal do it. He's great ISO. I don't care what anybody says. You saw it today. But the defense that Pascal Siakam can bring is remarkable. That denial on Tobias Harris is a big dude. I mean, what's the size of Tobias Harris? Let me go to him here. He is 6'8", 235 pounds. Maybe not as big as I thought he was. But in Pascal Siakam, he's 6'9", 230. And Siakam met him at the rim, full-on denied it, and sent it right back in his face, leading to a Rondae Hollis-Jefferson layup. I mean, that is incredible to watch. Now let's get to something else. It wouldn't be a game for the Toronto Raptors if there wasn't an absolutely horrendous call. Okay? Josh Richardson takes a 3. Looks like a dead fish in the air. Flops around and falls. Of course they're going to call a foul. Terrence Davis get called for it. Everyone's looking around like, so hold on. Did he breathe on him? Did he lay a finger on him? No, he didn't even do that. Nick Nurse is in his crouch. He's like, hey, he didn't even touch him. But the basketball gods, the ball does not lie. Oh, no. The ball does not lie to basketball. Josh Richardson, an 84% free throw shooter, misses the first one, misses the second one, misses the third one. The ball does not lie. You're an idiot. You're flopping. Referees, well, we all know what you guys are. And the ball does not lie. And you miss all 3 free throws. And the Raptors, Drake's laughing his rear end off on the side, on the court side. And I don't blame him. Because it's stupid. They're trying to screw the Raptors, but the basketball gods do not lie. And that's what happened there. Great stuff. I mean, there's probably 1,000,001 things I could get to. Norman Powell's struggles, mixing with a couple big shots in the fourth quarter. Fred VanVleet making some crazy shots. And as much as Marc Gasol didn't shoot the ball very well, he had 9 assists and 6 rebounds. I understand he's not a big scorer, and I thought he would have had a bigger game against Embiid today. But you know what? He outscored the damn guy. I love it. Let's get to the numbers here real quickly. I'm sweating here. That's great. I love it. Every second of it. The Raptors, once again, one of the best teams, if not the best defensive team in basketball. They hold the 76ers to 41% from the field. Raptors shoot 45% from the field. The only reason Philly was in this ball game was their three-point shooting from the role players. They made 15 threes, but it let them down the stretch. They were 15 of 40, 38%. Raptors only shot 11 of 34 for 32% from three. So a really rough night from beyond the arc for the Raptors. But in free throws, once again, not a good night for the Raptors, but not a good night for Philly. They were 9 of 16 from the free throw line, 56%. The Raptors weren't much better, though. 14 of 22 for 64% from the free throw line. And by the way, 3 of their 7 misses, Joel Embiid. He missed all 3 free throws. That's great. Rebounding category, you kind of had a feeling this was going to be an issue. Obviously, with Noah Baca is still out. And, you know, minus 11 on the glass, 51-40. Offensive glass, minus 6, 14-8. That was a problem, especially early on. It was an issue. But you know what? Ball movement. 27 dimes for the Raptors. They were moving the ball. Marc Gasol making some nifty little feeds in this one. And guys, I know people are going to get mad at Marc because he didn't make some free throws down the stretch, and I was about to lose my mind when he didn't. Had a chance to tie the game, missed both free throws. You can't be doing that. You just can't. Steals, 7-5 in favor of Philly. Blocks were 5-3 in favor of the Raptors, including Pascal Siakam absolutely rejecting Tobias Harris. Well, I just wanted to say that again because it's so beautiful. And turnovers, 16 turnovers for Philly. We talked about in the last game how turnovers needed to come down. The Raptors only had 10 turnovers in the ball game. An incredible job by the Raptors getting that done. Points in the paint, like I said, dominant. Just fighting, grinding. Hollis-Jefferson was unbelievable as well. 44-26 in points in the paint. Second chance points. Hey, offensive rebounds. Look, they won by 6 on the offensive glass. Problem, they were minus 4 in second chance points. So those offensive rebounds don't really mean a whole lot. Raptors were 11-7 in that category. Fast break points, Raptors usually dominate that. They won 14-7 in that category. And what an incredible job by the Raptors in this ballgame. You hold Embiid to nothing. I mean, nobody, except for Josh Richardson, scored more than 20 points. Let's move to the Raptors. Pascal played 40 minutes, as you expect. He had 25 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, shot 9 of 19, 5 of 6 from the line, 2 of 6 from 3, had a steal and 2 blocks, including one absolutely beautiful one. And only one turnover for Pascal and 3 fouls. Very good night for him. Plus 12 while Pascal was on the floor. An amazing job for him. OG Anunoby, much better ball game. 12 points, 3 boards, couple dimes on 5 of 10 shooting, 2 of 5 from 3. He missed both free throws he took. Again, OG, come on now, big guy. Had a steal and a block, did OG Anunoby. Plus 2 on the floor. Great job. We already talked about Marc Gasol, 3.6 boards, 9 dimes on 1 of 8 shooting, 0 of 2 from the line, and 1 of 6 from 3. Rough night for him, but he had 2 blocks in the ball game, and once again, clamped down on Joel Embiid. I was talking with a guy at my work, and he's like, yo, man, Joel Embiid's going to go off. Did you see Marc Gasol on him in the playoffs? And we heard every single excuse in the playoffs. Well, Embiid is sick. Oh, my goodness. You know, that's why he's not playing well. The guy is sick. He's pretty damn healthy to me. And he looked even worse today. So those excuses, you know, in one ear, out the other, don't care. Whew, I'm jacked up. All right, Fred VanVleet, 24 points, 3 boards, 8 assists on 9 of 15 shooting. 3 of 4 from the line. 3 of 6 from 3. 2 steals for Freddie. Great job. Plus 7 on the floor. Norman Powell, as much as I said he struggled, he only shot 3 of 11. But he made 2 of 5 from 3, and there were 2 big threes in the fourth quarter. Huge job for him. 2 of 2 from the line for Norm. 10 points, 5 boards, and an assist. Had a steal in the ball game. Still, plus 10 on the floor was... Holy smokes. Plus 10 on the floor was Norman Powell. That's what I was going for. And Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, I mean, this guy continues to impress us night in, night out. He played 31 minutes, big time for Rondae in this game. 16 points, 10 boards, 3 assists, 6 of 11 shooting, 4 of 6 from the free throw line, and he was minus 4 on the floor, but the energy, the guy, how many offensive boards did he have today? He had 3 of them. Rondae, he balls, this guy, man. He fights, he claws. Seeing him and a balk on the offensive glass in the near future, that's going to be real nice to watch, people. Terrence Davis, beast mode, as usual. 21 points, 21 minutes, 11 points, 3 boards, 1 assist, shot 5 of 8, 1 of 4 from 3. Had a tough night from beyond the arc, but overall shot 5 of 8, -9 while he was on the floor, and caused the foul on Richardson. Sorry, whatever you want to call that. You can call it a non-foul if you want, but it didn't matter because he missed all 3 free throws. Beautiful. I loved every second of it, people. And you know what? You know what was so beautiful about this game? You knew Philly wanted to come in here and, make a statement. Say, hey, we're getting revenge for the playoffs. What type of revenge? As I said in the Milwaukee game that we lost, how is revenge a regular season win in November compared to a series loss in the Eastern Conference semifinals, or in Milwaukee's case, the Eastern Conference Finals? It just doesn't measure up. But the Raptors come from behind, down 6 late, and find a way to come back and get the victory. Boucher struggled 13 minutes, didn't get any points, 3 boards, 0 of 2 shooting. Had a tough time, did Chris Boucher, was out there, and obviously didn't get a lot of time because Rondé was absolutely beast mode out there. So, and obviously with Gasol and Embiid, 35 minutes for Marc Gasol. What a game today at Scotiabank Arena. You guys can say, well, the Raptors didn't do this very well. You know what? They played a damn good basketball team without their dog, Lowry, without their beast in Serge Ibaka, and you found a way to beat the Philadelphia 76ers. I don't care if, they're at home, it should crush them, blah, blah. Philly's a good team. They get Embiid to nothing. They hold Simmons to 10. They win the game at home. An incredible basketball game at Scotiabank Arena. The Raptors have now, like I said, won 4 straight games. They're 12-4 on the year. They're 8-2 in their last 10. May I add, the Raptors are 6-2 without Lowry and without Ibaka. And yeah, they clamped down on LeBron, Kawhi, Damian Lillard, and Joel Embiid without those 2 guys. Remarkable. This team is showing us every single game something different. You're seeing them crush a Charlotte team. We're like, wow, this team's really good. You're seeing them lose against Kawhi. Oh, shorthanded, tough one. And you watch them beat Philly tonight. It's remarkable, guys. It's incredible to watch. I know I probably missed some crazy moments in this one, but those are the main ones that I really wanted to get to. If you guys want to talk about some other ones, go ahead in the comments, guys. Let me know. I'm already at almost 20 minutes, but I knew this was going to be a long one. I said it early on, and holy smokes, what a basketball game, all right? Guys, the next game for the Raptors, after they got to try and calm down a little bit because they got to welcome in the New York Knicks to Scotiabank Arena. 7:30 tip-off, but once again, you can't let it be a trap game. The Raptors play a back-to-back coming up, obviously with the Knicks in town, and then you play in Orlando. And yeah, the Orlando Magic are 6-10, but they have been very, very good on their home soil. So obviously we're playing the back-to-back. Are they playing a back-to-back as well? They are as well. So there's no excuses there. You got to take care of business against the teams that you should beat. New York is one of those, especially at home. Orlando, another one of those. I understand you're on the road, but that's a game you should win. Now, will Ibaka be back in one of those 2 games? I thought he might come back for today. Clearly not, but they didn't really need him. Great job today by the Toronto Raptors. An incredible basketball game. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video and you guys enjoyed today's game, because who didn't? Smack that like button to appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below your guys' thoughts on the game, your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on what the heck you saw today. Your favorite moment from today's game. Is it the end one by Siakam? Is it watching Jamal Richardson? I don't know where that came from. Jason Richardson. Miss 3 straight free throws on a ghost call. That was beautiful to watch. Is it watching, Embiid get nothing? Is it the block on Tobias Harris? Let me know, guys. I mean, my goodness. Josh Richardson. I am saying Jason Richardson, aren't I? I said it the entire video. Josh Richardson. I know you guys are in the comments saying, oh, Josh Richardson. If you wait to the end of the video, you'll know I corrected myself. I'm too jacked up, so who really cares at this point? Holy smokes. All right, so guys, like this video. Subscribe if you've not already. Comment down below everything you want to talk about when it comes to this game. Go nuts in the comments below. Twitter is down below for myself. Follow up, send me a DM, do all that great stuff. And I will talk to you guys. The Leafs edition is, hey, they're actually playing some interesting hockey. They play on Wednesday as they welcome in, or they don't welcome in. They're in Detroit at Little Caesars Arena taking on the Red Wings. Freddie Anderson, Jonathan Bernier, the expected goaltenders in that game. 7 o'clock puck drop there. And as for our Raptors, they welcome in the New York Knicks to Scotiabank Arena on Wednesday night as well. 7:30 tip-off there as the Raptors look to win their 5th straight game, take care of business on their home court, and beat the division rival, the New York Knicks, who are 4-13, a team that no question you should beat. All right, so guys, thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and the ball game today, and we'll talk to you guys then.